Oh, what's up, people? So the video slash live from you guys are about to see is gonna be us discussing the new Zack Snyder Justice League that just dropped. So with saying that, get your popcorn ready, and woo! This finna be a good one.
Finally, we got a problem. 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 It's probably you. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem.
Yo, what is up, people? How are you guys doing today? If you guys did not know, we are actually live on YouTube to discuss the new Zack Snyder cut that had just dropped. What did it drop this morning or something like that?
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah, so it dropped earlier this morning. I saw it a little while back, but I wasn't gonna review it. I just kind of just watched it, just be watching it. But my boy Emery over here wanted to review and talk about it. So that comes a review. Yo, what's up? Who's that? Greenleaf. What's up, Greenleaf? What's up, support? Always in there. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up the scroll for you guys for us today. As it says right here, Zack Snyder, Justice League, you know what I'm saying, doing our little reviews. This will probably be a spoiler review, maybe a little bit here and there, just off the fact that
might as well be a spoiler review.
Yeah, I'm like, it's already out, you know?
Yeah.
The whole entire world. Now, I see if I put this review out like Tuesday, then I probably wouldn't do a spoiler review, but as it being out...
To be honest, if you've seen the Whedon cut, like the one way back...
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing new.
It's nothing like super duper new that's gonna like blow your mind in comparison to be like, oh, I wish that wasn't spoiled, but
nah, there's I mean, they do give characters new motives. You see new characters, stuff like that.
Things are fleshed out a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, 4 goddamn hours. They better be fleshed out. Shit,
yeah.
Bro. I was sitting there. I'm like, yo, I'm like an hour in. I'm like, I look and I'm like, yo, I still got 3 more hours to go.
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I skipped a lot of this.
You skipped it?
I skipped a lot of like scenes that I was like, I've already seen this in the Justice League. I already know the motive, or like really boring shit where I'm just like, dude, like, I get it. Like, can we hurry it along?
Hurry it on,
oh my gosh, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there was a lot of new scenes also, but
there's a lot of really good scenes too.
Hold on. Keep talking real quick.
There's a lot of good scenes in the film. Some of it is like just really well shot. Like with the 4:3 ratio, you can tell like they had it that way for a specific reason, because there's a lot of really good like clean shots that was made for that 4:3 ratio. Looks very beautiful on screen. There's a lot of good shots like that, but then there's like moments where the 4:3 doesn't match with like some of the CGI or some of the fights. It was kind of weird, but like I like the 4:3 ratio aspect of the film.
I did like that too. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or like that IMAX one a lot better. I don't know.
I can't say that like I would have minded if it was the other way around. But I do think like there was like a nice stylistic choice with the 4:3.
At first, I'm not gonna lie, it was weird for me. Like I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then you just kind of get used to it over a while, you know.
Okay. Can we talk about Steppenwolf first?
Hold on. Let me. We're gonna deep dive into all that stuff. Just give me a second. We got to. Later on today, we're supposed to be having someone that also wants to do a review for it on Discord. So I gotta make sure I got that crap working. Even though this is kind of last second. So if it works, it works. But yeah, he's supposed to be coming in around maybe about an hour from now or something like that. But
what is it?
You haven't met him before, but he hit me up last night. He was talking about it. He said, "Yo, man," he said, "Yo, you doing a review for that Justice League film?" I was like, "I don't know, honestly." I said, "I don't know if I'm doing it or not." And he was like, "Yo, man, if you do it, bro, you gotta get me, bro. You gotta get me on there." I was like, "All right, bet." I said, "Let me and him, me and my co-host do it, and then we'll drop you in there later on." So that's probably what's gonna end up happening. We're gonna get him on. Yeah, cause probably in about an hour. I told him around 7 o'clock. So he'll probably
before we get into like any specifics, positives, negatives, any specifics. Before we get into that, I want to just say like this Snyder cut even existing at all, and like something we could watch and review. That's extremely impressive and unheard of. Like this is like a really, like I want to say like Ray Fisher like getting his like props or whatever for his cyborg portrayal and getting everything fleshed out, because he was done dirty in the Whedon cut. Just the overall fact that this exists at all is like really, really like unheard of and impressive. And this makes me want stuff like the Edgar Wright Ant-Man cut, or like the David Ayer Suicide Squad cut. I know I'm never gonna get like either of those, but like stuff like this existing at all is really impressive. And so no matter the like opinion that I have, like at the end of the day, like even if there's like slight negatives here, like where maybe it's on the lower end, because I've never been a big Snyder fan in the first place.
I hate Snyder, bro. If you ask me, I hate Snyder films. Go ahead.
But it is a truly beautiful moment for films, I think, like that this exists at all. So it's a celebration to me, like for film, I think.
Bro, you're better than me, bro. I can't stand Snyder movies, bro. I told Corey the other day, I said, bro, I hate Snyder films.
Yeah, I feel like an asshole, because like there's a lot of aspects of this that I enjoy, but then there's the Snyderisms that happen in this film, and it drives me insane, and it makes me just like really like hate certain aspects of this film, where I'm just like I want to turn it off right now, but like I want to give it a fair shot, you know, and like continue on.
Yeah, I feel exactly what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I'm just doing something really quick.
I feel like one of the things that he works best at is like aesthetics, style.
Yeah, bro. I got to talk about some stuff with that when it comes to Justice
League. There is
some
choices where I'm like, I disagree with a little bit, but stylistically, he's really professional at it. Like he does get it done, whether or not you like the style or the anything like that, like the way it's shot. Like if you don't like the coloring or whatever, there is a specific reason for it, and like it's very catered to like his story. Yeah, it looks that way for a reason.
Yeah, and since this is a live thing, we will be going to the chat a couple times during the review. So if you guys have anything you guys want to say, you make sure you put it down in the chat. We'll be able to make sure to put it up on the screen. So with saying that, I think, are you ready? We want to dive into this, man?
Yeah,
you want to dive into
we'll dive into it, yeah.
Y'all ready? So let me go ahead and drop the score real quick. So let's just go ahead and dive into this, you guys. So today, as we was talking about for the last 5 minutes, we're talking about that goddamn Zack Snyder cut, the cut that everybody was talking about for the last 3 years.
The cut that
supposedly
didn't exist, quote unquote. A lot of people, probably myself too, because like I had no idea, would probably be like, yeah, it didn't exist, and to some degree, like technicalities, yes, it existed, but like not in the sense of like this exists, you know. But a lot of people just kind of doubted that this would ever happen. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, like would it have happened if not for the like fan base's like real big desire to make it happen?
Yeah, I remember when it first started, Zack Snyder was on. Then he ended up he had to go for family reasons, and that's when they brought Joss Whedon up on board. Now he's the same dude that did the Avengers. The second one, Age of Ultron. Yeah. So pretty much, honestly, they fucked over both of these dudes. If we're being completely honest, Joss Whedon kind of got fucked over because he had to kind of come in on some things, and then Zack Snyder had to end up leaving. Now, with saying that, a lot of people did not like the when did it come out? The first original one,
the Whedon cut. The
Whedon cut. Okay,
dude. I'm telling you, you were telling me, I prefer the Justice League Whedon cut.
Yeah, honestly,
Batman
to me,
versus Superman.
I didn't.
Like, come on, man. Like
wait. Are we on here saying that Batman versus Superman was better than that Whedon cut?
I'm sorry, but like, at least, like Batman versus Superman looks good on screen. Justice League does not look good at all. It looks so bland and bad. Well, I'm not gonna argue too much because we're talking about the movie at the end of the day, but like. There's just so many choices that don't even like make sense within Snyder's universe for like that film either, and just like everything is bland. Everything about the movie is just like milquetoast, fucking like safe.
Yeah,
it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean we go back and forth on this.
I'll give you this. I can understand why you would not like Batman vs Superman more than because like, it's like a drag kind of. And there's a lot of story inconsistencies, but fuck, man, dude, like I can't. That fucking Whedon cut is really bad, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just so over Justice League. Just so over DC at this point that I'm just like, when I seen that, I was like, I thought it'd be a lot worse than what it actually was. But when I saw this goddamn Snyder cut, let me pull it up for you guys. Yeah, and then I saw that they were making like 30,000 trailers of them and stuff like that. And that we'll get into a lot of aspects of it. But me watching the trailer, honestly, I was thinking, God damn it, it's gonna be the same goddamn movie. That's the thing I was thinking. I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to sit through this goddamn 2-hour film all over again.
The 4-hour film.
Yeah, yeah. Before I really knew it was 4 hours, I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to sit through this bull again.
I'll give it this. This 4-hour film feels shorter.
It does.
Than it actually is, and it feels shorter than, I don't know how they. Well, I know how they did it. They made it feel shorter than Batman vs Superman, and Batman vs Superman is objectively shorter, like, than the other one, but it feels longer because it's more fucking boring. Like, it's so boring in comparison. But Justice League feels like there's things to do.
Yeah, that's true. I remember. We'll get into all those little surprise cameos and stuff like that in the end. And I tell you, that last 20 minutes, I was just like, bruh, what the hell? I feel like they just threw everything in at the last 20 minutes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
I just want to talk about these goddamn characters in the film. I want to talk about Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg.
What do you want to start with?
I guess we could start with who do you think did better in this film?
Who got? I'd say who got the best take. Cyborg.
Yeah, definitely.
Cyborg easy. And like I thought it was like hype for a minute because like Cyborg got done dirty. Like before I watched the movie, like people were like, Cyborg's like really in it. I thought it was just like hype. I'm like, all right, like he got more to do, but like no, he really got more to do.
Yeah,
and it's more like he is the heart of the movie. I feel like.
Yeah, I remember because I'm trying to pull him up, but we're talking about Cyborg here and. In the first film, let's be honest, man. He was kind of pretty much an afterthought in the first one.
He got fucked over.
Yeah, he was a goddamn afterthought. But in the second film, it's like, look, I know we did you wrong in real life and stuff like that, but at least in this film, we're gonna give you there's points where they introduce like how he understands his powers and stuff like that in the film, and there's points where he's like, okay, remember there's this lady in the film, spoiler. There's this lady
I love that moment.
Yeah, there's a lady where she's like homeless, you know, she's a waitress and stuff like that. And he ends up seeing it, and you get a different side of Cyborg that you see in the other version. He never showed compassion or stuff like that in that version that we got. So I was glad they gave I was, because at first I'm telling you that first movie was like, I mean, the dude's just here, you know. He's nothing for him to do. He's just fucking here. And now that they give him motivation and stuff like that, I was happy with Cyborg in this film. You have any thoughts on Cyborg?
Good motivations, good relationship with his father, good origin story. Just like everything is like much more clear and consistent with his character. Man, I want a Cyborg movie now. The only thing I didn't like, and like I'll take a little bit of shit for it. It's not like the worst costume I've ever seen, but like it is a little bit like here or there, like with the CGI on
dude. There's some parts where you see those. I think they could
have done a little bit better on that.
There's some parts where you see those arms pop out, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is that?
There's some aspects like that. But it made me appreciate his powers more too, because in a lot of ways, it's actually like besides Superman, it's him and Flash that are the most actual important to like resolving the issues.
Yeah.
And I think him and Flash get the most character development also.
I mean, we already know what Batman's going to end up doing. So
yeah.
So as you were saying, you were talking about another character we got to see that you thought did a little bit better. I thought he was the same in this film, which was the Flash we're talking about right here. Go ahead.
He was a little bit better, not by much though. Like not by much. Like it was just like a little bit more fleshed out, and he was just kind of still annoying though. Like it was kind of like moments where he was sort of funny, but like it was just kind of like you're trying a little bit too hard. But I get why, because it's like he's kind of the most human.
Yeah, he's and it's like he's the person that's like. I'm trying to think of the word to say, but he's kind of like shy and stuff like that in the film. Like you can kind of see it a little bit, but go ahead, keep going.
He feels like if an average person, like just personality wise, if an average person had superpowers and like was in the midst of all this. It's just kind of like all kind of new to him. It just feels like that. Even though he's got one of the craziest powers ever.
Yeah, them goddamn fucking lightning bolts you keep seeing like come off of him.
But like he is a little obnoxious when he doesn't need to be. But like it's kind of charming. There's nothing like really like abhorrent about like the humor or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Justin? I see Justin going in here.
It never feels like, man, that's really like I really fucking hate Flash right now. Can you shut the fuck up? Like it's just kind of like there.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like there.
You know what? There's a character, which you going off saying that like that. There's a character I did feel like they did that was completely ass in this film. Honestly, in the first film, I didn't fully feel that way. I'm trying to find this stupid dude in this trailer. Even his movie, people were like, it's kind of bad. I can't find him on the trailer. But we're talking about on the right side, Aquaman. How did you feel about Aquaman in this film? Because I felt like I feel like they did him worse in this film.
Worse. I don't know about worse, but pretty much the same. I was just like, he's there. He's okay. Like I never felt like, oh fuck, like it's Aquaman. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And like I'm the person who probably defends the character the most in terms of like, oh, he talks to fish and blah blah, all those meme jokes or whatever, and it's like Aquaman can be really fucking cool, but like he's just all right. And I'll say this: the underwater battle and stuff like that, all the underwater shit is fucking like it looks gross. Like the fights are actual like ass, like the fight cinematography or choreograph actually just ass. Like I don't know. In general, the fight choreograph in this movie is not awful. It's not, but it's just meh.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. There's another thing that's meh in the film. I don't think it's something that people have been talking about, but I think the dialogue was not that good in the Snyder cut. Honestly, I'm listening.
Moments here or there were kind of good. Like there's some cool lines, and then there was kind of like,
man, I'm listening to Batman. There's that part when he was talking to the Joker at the end of the film, and I'm like, bro, this dude's dialogue. Like, throughout the movie, I thought it was bad, but then when I seen it in that side, like whenever he was talking to Joker, you see Deathstroke there in the background. I'm just like, bro, this dude's dialogue. Come on, bro, y'all can't do nothing better with this dialogue. But maybe that's just critique for me, honestly.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fine. I kind of like that he was like rubbing in that like he killed Robin or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. But like I wasn't like super impressed either. I don't know. I'd have to see like a movie with the two before I have like final opinions on Leto Joker. I feel like he just gets such small screen time that it's really hard to pick up the right vibe for him.
Yeah, we could talk about Joker in a little bit.
There's not much to talk about, to be fair, though.
Yeah, actually, at the end of the review, we'll be having people come in and talk about what they thought about it. So if you guys want to come in, you guys just get with me. I would be honest to see what Justin had to say about this. So he said, I mean, DC does have some shitty animated movies. So, I mean, so he's talking about the whole DC universe, stuff like that.
What'd you think of Steppenwolf?
I guess we could talk about him. At first, let me pull him up so you guys, so I'm not just completely like talking. You guys like, who the hell are you talking?
My opinion first.
Go ahead.
I don't get. I've been reading like reviews or whatever, and some people being like, I sympathized with Steppenwolf more. They humanized him a little bit more. It's like he just wants to go home, and it's like go to Darkseid. And I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I feel exactly the same way.
Yeah.
About the Whedon cut version of him as I do this version. He's like he still looks ugly. I don't like his CGI very much. I don't like his model. He's still got really like annoying motivation and simplistic motivation. Just don't care. Like he's just he's a goofball. He's an F-tier fucking hero.
The thing about Steppenwolf, he's pretty much a one-note ass character. He's very one-noted, you know. And you know what? First I was pissed off that we're not gonna dig too deep into this right now. We're gonna get into it more later. But you know, I was kind of mad that they were showing Darkseid as much as they did and stuff like that in the film. But after a while, after you see it, you're like, okay, I'm kind of glad they placed him there. But because with me, I like it. Your first Justice League film, just focus on a single villain. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to introduce these other people like that. I know. Even Avengers, the first film, they didn't really introduce Thanos like that. He was just an end credit scene, man. But this one, he is here, he is there. But it didn't fully bother me, but because of how bad I think Steppenwolf was, honestly. Like,
yeah, it didn't fully bother me also because it's like, there might be more movies by Snyder, but we're gonna consider this the last one for now.
Yeah, I think this is
unless
it. Yeah.
proven otherwise, and it's like so like it's kind of a nice thing to see like. Oh, how would Darkseid look if Snyder did him or whatever? Kind of got an idea of it. Not very impressed. Not really. Like,
I wasn't impressed either.
Not really that impressed, but I also was thinking like maybe in a different movie if they give it more time, it could be better. Just like Thanos, like, and like the very first time you see him, he's all right.
You talk about the first time you see him. I'm trying to pull it up right here, man.
First time you see him, it's like the very end. It's just his face. The Guardians of the Galaxy one is just kind of more like simplistic and one dimensional.
Yeah.
But then like the Infinity War one is like when it's like really good.
Man, you're talking about the first time we see Darkseid, stuff like that. I mean, we see him in that little with the.
His motivation is just as like bland and uninspired as like Steppenwolf, basically, though.
You know what's crazy? Because people compare Darkseid to Thanos, right? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bro, this dude Darkseid was getting his ass kicked like out the gate.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. They made him look like a bitch. And then
Yeah.
you don't want to make... I know, like, they're telling a story and everything.
Bro, I'm like...
I get it. I get why they did it, but, man.
I'm like, bro, this is y'all Thanos. And my man out the gate over here just getting his ass kicked like this. Bro, there's a point. Was he dead at first? And he's like a goddamn robot and he's come back to life after that?
He was definitely
hell?
incapacitated.
I'm like,
He said, we gotta dip, bro.
Yeah,
We
I'm
gotta
like,
go.
bro, I'm like, this is y'all Thanos in fucking 30 minutes or whatever into the movie, bro. He's looking like this and like struggling for life. You know, I was like, God damn. I was like, fucking Darkseid, bro.
Compare that with the very first like actual introduction in Infinity War, where he's whipping fucking Hulk's ass. He just had a whole fucking Asgardian ship. He had like Thor on the ground and shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I think if we're gonna compare Darkseid to Thanos, I think I'm going with
this,
Thanos.
At least this version of it.
Yeah, I'm going with Thanos, man. Dude, you ever getting his ass kicked by Ares or who the hell that was earlier? I'm just like, bruh. And then we'll talk about another thing in a little bit too, how they did Superman in the film. But yeah, that damn Darkseid, man, I was just like, y'all build him up, he gets his ass kicked immediately, man. I don't even know what the hell to even say about that.
And somebody tried to tell me, they're like, oh, just wait till like later. But it's like, that's just a dream sequence. It's like, you realize that when he's like killing everybody, that's like a premonition of like what could have happened. It's like, not that like that's not possible, but it's like, bro, like he didn't do that in the film, like canon wise. Like, so like in the movie, it's just like, anything you see of Darkseid, it's like you just hear that he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, I'm just like, God damn. I ain't never seen a big bad.
Fled, dude.
I was like, I ain't never seen a big bad get his ass kicked like how he does the entire film. Now, what do you want to talk about next? You go ahead. You pick it.
You know that like before I go to the next thing, like just one little more thing about Darkseid. What really annoyed me was like, they were talking like when Steppenwolf like got killed or whatever, and they threw him into the portal thing. Yeah. And they were like, "Well, I told you he'd fail." And then Darkseid is like, "That's when the left said like, that. Well, you failed too. Like you went to the same fucking world, dude. You failed too. Bruh. You have no right to judge Steppenwolf on this shit. Like, come on."
At first, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard like Steppenwolf's voice, Darkseid's voice, I was just like, "Man, what the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying?
Darkseid's voice.
Steppenwolf's voice was kind of, they could have done better with that.
Darkseid's okay.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Steppenwolf was, I don't know. That's Steppenwolf. Or Wait, you said which one was okay? Something which one you just said was okay?
I like Darkseid's voice a little bit.
Like, I didn't like Steppenwolf's voice. I'm not like
blown away, but like it was pretty good for what like the voice actor had to do.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Superman.
The big bad Superman.
I feel like Superman got like, he was kind of the same in Justice League.
Yeah,
kind of,
pretty much. Yeah.
But like I felt like the power was displayed a little bit more, and there was like a cooler moments here and there. Like when Steppenwolf throws down like the axe and he was trying to kill like Cyborg, and then it just hits Superman's shoulder, and he's just like, "I am not impressed."
Yeah,
starts whooping his ass. That was a really good moment. I feel like Superman got like a really good moments in this, but like he wasn't on screen very much.
I think it's because they wanted to focus on more of the other characters
Yeah,
more.
it's reasonable. Like,
But the only thing that bothers me is just like, so all they needed to do was just grab Superman, and pretty much Superman could easily defeat Steppenwolf by himself. Pretty much. That's what the only thing I got from that. I was just like
in the Whedon cut.
know.
Just like in the Whedon cut, where I'm like,
yeah, I'm just like, why? I understand Superman is like OP as fuck.
No,
right?
he's
OP.
He's
OP. But it's just like, man, you have this villain. We'll throw him on the same level as Ultron, maybe, right?
I'd say Ultron's fair.
Yeah, but it's just like this dude just comes in here and just kicks his ass. Like
it's nothing.
Nothing
It's
to him.
Nothing at all.
So it's pretty much. I'm like, okay, if he can just beat Steppenwolf's ass like this, what stops him from beating Darkseid's ass like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like at least in the movies, like there's nothing to say that like from what we see, there's nothing to say that like Superman won't mollywop his fucking like Darkseid, dude.
Like, just look at this. Look at it, bitch.
He's like, you trying to get up, get your bitch ass back down.
I was just like, come on. I'm just like,
oh my god, dude.
The dude's OP, but I'm like, you could have toned it down just a little bit, just off the fact that's like you're gonna introduce Darkseid, and you're gonna have that movie later on.
They gotta like in future movies, they gotta like balance out the power scales. They gotta.
I'm just
because
like,
it also was really annoying to me. It was annoying in the Whedon cut too, where it was just like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Cyborg and Flash all against Superman was just like they ain't shit.
Yeah.
But like I feel like when I read the comics or the animated or I watch the animated shows, it always felt like Aquaman and Wonder Woman in the very least could not necessarily kill Superman or like just straight up beat his ass like that, but they could put up a better fight than that.
Yeah.
They could put up a way better fight than that. Like it just felt like very weird. Like then why even have those two? You might as well just be like Superman featuring Superman, dude.
Yeah, and then somebody put in the chat, said plot twist, that was an imposter or Darkseid. Probably, bro. I don't he probably right on that one. Yeah. You know what?
He's
crazy.
he's among us.
We can talk about this for 2 seconds, but can we just say how glad I was to not hear this bullshit in the film?
It's a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
I didn't pull the right one. I was looking for the one where he says,
live in a society.
Yeah, society. Yeah, I thought it was that one, honestly.
You just started it at the wrong time.
Oh,
It
did
says
I?
it, like right before it. Like that was the same line.
Let me see. Let me pull.
Yeah.
From the top,
Yeah.
people. Let's try this one more time. I'm so glad he didn't say this in the film.
What honor
Fuck, he don't say it. Does he not say it?
Does he not?
I'm like, what does he not say it?
I don't know. I guess
is a distant memory.
I don't know, man. I give
Anyway,
up. I give
point
up on
is-
this crap.
we live in a society.
Yeah.
But we do live in a society.
I mean,
so
true, but we don't want to
he's-
hear that in the
he's
film.
Technically right.
Yeah, I'm like, we don't want to hear that like that. But yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn I grabbed the right one. Maybe I didn't grab the right trailer. I don't know. I'm kind of pissed at it that I had it all set up perfectly and then it wasn't even the right one. He said CJ said Flash is basically pointless in the film. I think he's like a kid, you know? He's just like, I don't really want to do all this and I'm new to this stuff. He's looking for friends. It's pretty much the same version you see in the Joss Whedon cut.
Yeah, he's fine. Like there's a little bit more character development. There's a little bit more.
But
fleshed
everybody did. Oh, god damn.
He's not pointless in the film, by the way. He actually like doing the super speed moment, like breaking the sound barrier. That was required for them to like shut down that thing. So like
he wasn't pointless.
Also, he helped revive Superman. So like objectively, he wasn't really pointless. Like was he like the best character around or anything?
Nah.
But like he was not pointless. Let's talk Wonder Woman really quick.
Okay, hold on, real quick, man.
yeah,
Can we just? I wonder how long I'm gonna keep this goddamn suit on Superman though. Like that black suit.
Do you like the look?
Yes,
Yeah,
way better than the other one.
I like the look too.
I'll take this look over for Superman any damn day. Now you talking about?
It's a good look.
You said Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about Wonder Woman.
What about Wonder Woman?
What exactly? What'd you think? Like, it's pretty much the same, right?
Yeah.
Not much.
She's the goddamn same.
Oh,
she's
no,
the
I know
same.
what
She's the same goddamn character. They don't really do nothing new to her. Everyone else, Cyborg got his little story arc, had his little development. Flash got a little bit of development there, but I mean,
I know what I
was
want
the
to
goddamn
say.
same.
This is like negative, but like it's not to her character necessarily. It's to what they do surrounding her character. What's really annoying to me is it felt like almost every action sequence
Was a slow mo, wasn't it?
slow mo.
Thank you.
And the fucking music was so.
Oh my god.
The first time, it's like okay, cool,
But
I'm not big on it.
God.
But it was like so obnoxious.
Dude,
after
I'm
a
about to
while
pull
that
up something from that.
I was
keep
losing
talking.
my mind. I was like, can you stop doing that, please?
Bro.
Let me enjoy like an actual like fight choreograph. Like objectively, I think Birds of Prey, no matter what you say about that film, fight choreograph way fucking better than almost anything in this film. It's just like everything has to be slow mo and so simplistic. It was just like obnoxious.
Like I understand like the Flash is slow mo scenes because it kind of makes sense for him.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
every goddamn Wonder Woman scene, we getting the same crap too. Like look at this scene right here that I'm about to show you guys for Wonder Woman. Look at this.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. Oh my god.
Bro,
The fucking music, dude.
bro, I'm like, yo, with the slow mos, bro, chill
The
out.
music annoys me like the most, I think, because like I could tolerate it if the music wasn't so obnoxious.
Yeah, the music too, yeah.
Like I would still criticize it and still kind of be annoyed with it, but it just
Bro,
it makes it feel
bro,
slower too.
They had to have at least like maybe 10. No,
Dude,
maybe like
somebody
they had a lot of
needs to
slow
do
mos.
a count because there's a lot.
Oh my god, them slow mos, man. I'm telling
He
you, bro.
relies on that way too much. Snyder films, he has that so much.
So Justin said, really, I thought the fighting choreograph in Birds of Prey was he thought the fighting choreograph in Birds of Prey was trash.
Objectively, watch the scene where she raids the fucking like police department. You can't tell me that shit is like actually not like good. Like at least that scene is so much better than most of what happens in this film. Like come on, like there's like
Come on.
you can't tell me that shit's not better. Like at least in terms of actual fight choreograph, like it actually feels like John Wick style. Like,
Yeah,
where it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Shit is happening. Like you can talk everything else about Birds of Prey, maybe like story wise and blah blah blah, but like there is actually like cool moments of fight choreograph. Like there's some really good shit. Like
Yeah, but
it's not perfect, but like it's solid.
yeah, but with Wanda.
WandaVision?
Yeah, what the fucking WandaVision? Fucking Wonder Woman, goddammit. Yeah, but with her character in the film, I don't know. I just thought she was the same.
It's like the
she
Whedon
didn't.
cut where it's just fun.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she whatever. We got 2 of her films. And let's not talk about that second film. You know.
Second film's ass.
Oh my god, that second film, 1998. What was it?
84,
84. Yeah,
yeah.
keep that in the 84s because we don't want to see. I haven't seen it again. That's the funny thing. For the first time
Dude, I
watching
didn't
it.
even finish it the first time. I got
Damn.
like halfway through and I was just like, oh, fuck, like this is so ass. Turned it off. Like I know what happens because I just watch review, and
Yeah.
I basically got the summation. Thank God I didn't waste my time.
Now let's go and see what the chat is saying real quick, and then we'll go back on our review. But the chat is saying, when Aquaman had them ladies singing it up. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Flash is an original Justice League character. He isn't pointless. Yeah, that's what we were saying. What we're saying. Yeah, what we're saying. Like they get now. You want to talk about who was a lot of like pretty much pointless nothing to do with Cyborg in the Joss Whedon cut, but this one they gave him more to do in this film. You know.
Like no, like if anything, he's the most important.
Yeah, Cyborg.
In a huge way, I think he. Yeah, I think he is. Like.
Yeah, that's why I definitely think the same thing.
Wait, we didn't get to talk about Batman real quick.
We'll talk about Batman in just a second. Here's what Eric was saying in chat. He said Wonder Woman was more badass in this movie.
Sorta.
I just think
That's not saying.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just felt like she just bland. You know, she was fine. Yeah, she's fine. I'll
It's
say
just
that.
like the Wonder Woman movie too, where like I felt like there's more iconic moments and greater fighting choreograph in that.
Boy, I tell you, dog, man.
Yeah.
Every goddamn fucking scene,
That's not to say like anything is like really like bad, but it's just, you know.
But every action scene we got in this movie was nothing but this.
I hate you, dude. Kal-El, no.
Like, I mean, cool. After the first 30 times, cool, and they just keep doing it. You know, I don't know. I was over the slow mos, but who knows, man? I could just be tripping. Somebody said Cyborg acted like Zeke on Power Book 2. Oh, you don't know? You haven't seen Power Book 2. I know. I get it. I get what you're talking about. You haven't seen it, so.
Batman.
Yeah, we can talk about Batman real quick. Go ahead.
I think they utilized Batman at least within. I think they used him pretty much the same. Mm-hmm. But like, in a lot of ways, they changed the things that mattered the most. I think.
Yes, I'll say that. Yes,
actually made like Batman like the worst fucking character in the Whedon cut, like one of the worst.
Yeah.
Because like in the Whedon cut, he's like treated like he's Iron Man.
Yeah.
In the wrong, like all the worst ways, and then like he's comic relief in some way, and it's like, dude, no,
he wasn't really comic relief in this one.
There's
there's a
moments,
little bit.
Oh, I was talking about the Whedon cut. Okay. In this one, no, I think there's like
one scene,
one or two moments where he's like kind of a joke, but like it's the subtle thing that you're supposed to do with Batman because he's like, he's not that kind of character. He doesn't make joke, quit. Like he's not like that.
Yeah, he said Whedon made Batman move slow as hell.
Oh yeah, also that.
While in Batman vs Superman, he was moving quick.
Batman vs Superman, he was moving quick, and in this, he was moving much more swift and quick. Like I think like he was taking out all those turrets and shit like that, and all the like fodder and shit like that. He had way more to do.
So the thing I've realized in these Justice League films, bro, Batman is almost pointless too, man. When it comes to like these big bads, he be on the outside looking. Look, I can't do nothing. All I got is money. You know what I'm saying?
What I say, like for the most part, is what Batman does best is what like his whole objective of this movie was assemble everyone, get plans formulated, kind of like Iron Man or whatever, where it's like gear up people, like make sure we know what the fuck we're doing, like lead people. And then like in animate, like in like one of my favorite scenes in like one of the animated movies they did is like Batman comes up to like Darkseid himself and he's just like dude, like hand over this or whatever, like he's got a goal.
He said that straight up to Darkseid?
Yeah, he said,
Darkseid got his ass kicked.
He said, do this, Darkseid, or else I'm going to light up this whole fucking planet. Like, basically, that's what he said. And then, like, Darkseid's like, you ain't going to fucking do that shit. And he's like, and he, like, he's choking out Batman. He throws him through a wall. Yeah. And Batman, like, is just, like, so serious. He's like, if I die, like, your planet's getting lit the fuck up, and you don't want that right now. And it, like... Darkseid is like impressed with him, like he respects him. He's like, I believe you would do that because you're a human. Like I don't think someone like Superman would do that shit. I believe you would do that. And he's like, all right, I respect you. He throws him across. He does shit like that where like Batman is clearly outmatched, but he outwits the people that like out fucking class him by a lot.
I feel like in this film he was more of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
he was more Bruce Wayne than you see him and Batman.
Yeah.
But that doesn't say I didn't like him. He was the same in the film to me too. He was pretty much didn't.
Yeah, I liked little moments where, for instance, the beginning, like the way it's shot, especially where he's actually traveling to go talk to Aquaman. Mm-hmm. Like the way it's shot, and then like they give a lot of clarification or like context that we needed. Like that place is like a place out in nowhere. So like in the Whedon version, when he's talking to Aquaman, Aquaman's like dressed up as Bat and revealing his identity like as Batman. Like he does it in this version, but with the context that we know now, it's like that's a place off in nowhere where you're not even supposed to be able to get there. Yeah. Like they were impressed that like Batman was able to climb over the mountain and do it. Mm-hmm. Like no one's gonna reveal fucking Batman's secret identity because like no one gives a shit over there. Well, that little location, that little nowhere town.
Like,
stuff like that was really cool. Like little detail stuff where they like provided explanations of like, hey, like that in the Whedon cut, that's kind of a plot hole.
Yeah, but as we said earlier, I didn't, cause you talking about Aquaman. I didn't like Aquaman.
Yeah,
this one. I didn't like Aquaman.
I didn't really hate him, but I'm not like impressed.
Yeah, I'm just. Do you think they did?
I like Jason Momoa too. It's just like, eh.
Do you think they did him worse in this film or better? Because
What do you think makes him worse in this film?
I just feel like he's just like he's that prick on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's kind of the prick on the team of Whedon.
I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I just did not like him in the film. I'm just trying to think what was so that I did not like him about. I don't know. That one's a little different. I gotta think about that one for a second. But yeah, to me, everyone else to me was either the same or did better, except for just Aquaman.
What do you think of Martian Manhunter?
You want to talk about that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about it. So people were talking about how the Martian Manhunter guy, we knew he was gonna be in it because of Man of Steel and stuff like that, because he was the same guy from Man of Steel, and we ended up seeing him. I knew about this a while back, but we didn't see any photos of it. But I knew he was gonna be in the film somewhere.
This didn't surprise me because I knew like a long time ago
that we were gonna see him.
Yeah, people kept on talking about it like happening. Like I didn't have any verification, but I was like, I'm gonna assume it's in the film. So when it happened, it didn't surprise me.
My biggest thing about this scene right here, about the Martian Manhunter thing, is just like, because they're pretty much done with. Are they done with the Batman series? Like, they're done with the Batman. They done with. I know one of them gonna keep going, but are they completely like kind of done with this DCU thing?
The Snyderverse,
yeah,
so to speak.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up in the air technically.
Because my thing is, if that Snyder Cut, it just only exists on HBO Max, right? And it's not canon or anything like that. Then this becomes pointless, pretty much, right? At least for right now.
I'm going to assume, until further notice, that we're not getting any more Snyder films for DC Snyder films. But that's not out of the realm of possibility. Like, say this does really, really good, and DC's like...
Which I think it would do really good.
Hey, like, we might want to mix things up and actually continue this shit, because we got, like, a cult-like fan base that actually fucks with this shit. But then you got to think of, like, how, like, Batman v Superman did at the box office in comparison to what they expected and wanted. Man of Steel. I don't know. It's up in the air. Yeah,
I thought the cameo was dope, but it's just like
it's cool. I always wanted to see like a live action version of Martian Manhunter, and briefly what we got was kind of cool. But like he didn't have any powers or whatever.
Yeah, I mean he just flew around. He just off and away. That was pretty much that's all we saw of him. But I mean it was. I told you earlier. I said that last little 20 minutes of the movie was. I just felt like
a mess.
They just threw that all together. It was just like, look.
It was the epilogue, to be fair.
Yeah.
So they like forewarned us, like, hey, this is kind of a mess. This is all just cliffhanger.
I was just like, bro, this is everything they just did not know what to do with.
Like
they threw it in there.
It was like post-credit scene kind of thing.
I was just like, I'm telling you, that was everything they did not know what they wanted to do with. They had these scenes. They were like, well, because you got we've seen this scene before. It was a scene with what's his name, Deathstroke, that goes on the boat, which I really want to see Deathstroke in a film, but who knows?
Too.
But who knows how if we're gonna ever see that? But we get to see this. I just feel like all these little last 20 minutes was they just threw them scenes up in there. But I do hate Jesse Eisenberg as freaking. I don't like him as.
I like to picture him as like a different character when I think about his performance, because like that one doesn't suit, like his performance doesn't suit Lex Luthor.
Yeah, this is not Lex Luthor. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's not Lex Luthor.
Like to me, it's not Lex Luthor. It's like, I don't know, like just something else completely.
Yeah, I'm like, that's me. I'm just like, to me, that he don't remind me of Lex Luthor at all.
I think I like his performance in BVS because it feels like energized, like a lot of the movie doesn't. Mm-hmm. And I like that. I just really like that moment in BVS where he's like, I've got Martha held hostage, and he's just throwing the fucking like photos of his mother hostage, and it was such a cool symbolized thing where it's like this weak, scrawny little fucking kid, like has control over like the most powerful being on the fucking planet right now, and it was just like a cool little moment. I think like a cool villain moment. But like I don't like particularly like him as Lex.
Yeah, I don't think he's not.
His character was named something else or something. I wouldn't really mind.
So, you have any final thoughts on Martian the Manhunter?
No, I want to see more of him, but like, yeah.
We might not. I don't know. It
I
might
don't
be
think
wild
we
if we see
will,
that.
and I don't.
He looked good though.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see any more Snyder DC films. So it kind of sucks that I'm like, I want to see this guy, but I don't want to see Snyder DC films. Not that like this one was like an abomination or anything. It's just like it's fine. It's just it's fine.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I've already like mentally like before even watching, I was like mentally preparing myself. I'm like, I'm not big onto these films. They're not for me. So, like, I just try to be as objective as possible.
Yeah, Justin says, talking about these, the Martian scene, Martian Man and stuff like that. He says, well, I'm sure this was just a Blu-ray epilogue, which would have had deleted scenes. He said Snyder was just trying to put everything out there since he's done. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It would have been dope to see more of that in the other version, the Joss Whedon version we got a couple years ago, but... Hey, I mean, it is what it is. We get it now. Whatever. Y'all been.
I don't want to ever see another Joss Whedon film in my life.
Damn, for real.
After that Justice League film, that shit was ass.
So you didn't like? Did you not like Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron aged way better.
Because of WandaVision.
Well, because of WandaVision, but I think it just looks better too than like the original Avengers.
Yeah.
Like the original Avengers looks like a TV show.
Like, yeah.
Like there's like a lot of budgetary things on that. The Age of Ultron like looks crisp in comparison.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things I don't like about Age of Ultron. But overall, like I think it aged pretty well.
Yeah. Somebody said CJ in the chat was like, "Look, at least Snyder tried. You know, he tried."
He tried.
He
like,
tried.
No. I give him props. He tried, and I think like I don't even think it's like that big of a failure, if a failure at all. Like, it's not for us or not for me per se. I'm gonna speak for myself. It's just fine. It's probably never something I'll never watch again. Yeah, it's like every blue moon I'll like turn on a scene.
Joss Whedon and Zack Snyder kind of remind me of I don't know the directors' names, but the guys that do Star Wars films. You know, the one that did The Last Jedi.
Rian Johnson.
Yeah, Rian Johnson, and then the one that did the other one, the last film, the last.
J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, I just feel like one of them really tried, but then the other one was just like, look, I'm trying to play this safe.
Whedon did not give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't say like, yeah, that's...
Yeah, like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. But sitting throughout this, a 4-hour movie, you know, it didn't feel like 4 hours. I'll say that. It just didn't.
For a 4-hour movie, if you can make it feel like 2 hours or something like that, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and it was it wasn't boring either.
It wasn't really. Yeah, it wasn't. There's a couple moments that were
except for those fucking action scenes that got on my last nerve. I mean, those slow-mo scenes that got on my last nerves.
There's a couple moments, but like character writing was way better than like anything that he did in BVS. I feel like he learned a lot of lessons, at least character writing wise, that like really helped improve my enjoyment of the film. Like BVS and Man of Steel, there was a lot of character things that I personally didn't like that I think were improved upon with this film.
Yeah. No, I did like. I was talking about how I hated a lot of slow mo scenes in the movie. There's one scene I did like, which was the Baron Allen one when he saved this girl. I did like that scene. Yeah, I did like that slow mo. But them other ones, man, they gotta go, man. It's that one and the one where they revived Superman through the mother box, stuff like that when he was running again. So I did enjoy that slow mo a little bit, but other than those two, man, I was just like,
it felt like this movie could have been like cut a little bit though.
Dude, they could have definitely cut an hour. They could have cut an hour of this.
Cut like at least a good 45 minutes, like at least. That would have made it feel a little bit better, like more improved.
Somebody said Ultron was a weak villain. Just because, Age of Ultron, it wasn't. We talk about that a little bit, but yeah, Ultron.
I feel like Ultron's one of like those characters that's like. The way he utilized them was wrong, but like he could be like Thanos level. Yeah,
and didn't he beat Thanos at one point? So that's why I was kind of confused.
Some comics or whatever, yeah.
Going to the comment, it says, not gonna lie, the black and white sounds like it's cool, but 4 hours again, man, I don't know. He's talking about the.
There's a black and white version, yeah.
There is.
Apparently,
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Shit.
I'm not watching no black and white version of this film.
I don't mind a black and white version aesthetically. That's kind of cool concept, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like with Logan. Eventually, I will watch a black and white Logan. I haven't gotten around to it, but there is a Logan that's out in black and white, and that sounds like a cool concept. Like, I'll watch that eventually.
Look, I don't know about y'all. I love the film. I thought it was better than the original one, but I am not rewatching this film again anytime soon. But that's not to say if I was to give it on a rating scale, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I liked it. The Joss Whedon one, just get rid of that one. That one don't exist no more. At least to me, that one don't exist no more.
Yeah, that's not canon anymore.
Yeah, it's not canon no more. At least to me. I gave this one 8 out of 10. But yeah, 4 hours. I was pushing it, but
it's funny because like the way you talk about it sounds like you hate it a lot more than me. But I feel like I got a lower score. Like I got like a 6. 7.
Oh, you got it on a 6?
A 6, 7 out of 10. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty fair and pretty nice, considering like I really did not like his last 2 films.
So what was the? I gotta ask you. What would you rate the Joss Whedon version of Justice League?
Joss Whedon one's like a 2 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Fucking awful.
All right, so step up.
Like say Batman v Superman. Like okay, Man of Steel would be like 7 out of 10. Like I think it aged on me a little bit more, but it's not like a lot of decisions I don't like. Batman v Superman is like a 3 out of 10. And, fucking Justice League's like a 2 out of 10. And I only give it a 2 because like there's a couple moments that are like okay. You know, like,
honestly,
but mostly it's fucking ass.
Yeah. Honestly, if you ask me, man, people ask me what's my favorite DC film. I say Man of Steel because I don't think there's anything better than that. Unless you think there's one that's better than Man of Steel.
Man of Steel is the best.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and people got mad that I said that. I was like, what's better?
I was thinking if I liked Man of Steel better than this, and I think I do.
I do.
I think the fight choreograph is a little bit better in Man of Steel, even though it's like not my favorite. But like, it feels grander somehow. Mm-hmm. Like Zod's a better villain in every way, shape and form. I don't understand how anyone's saying Steppenwolf's better. And
Steppenwolf is just so boring to me.
Zod
He's just very boring.
Like there's purpose to him. He's got emotion and flair to him. I don't know. It just looks better too. Like I feel like it's like I'm not even a big fan of the aesthetic, but like I think it's shot better.
Also,
most of the other films.
Thank God this dude never said mother in the film. Cause you remember the first time he'll say mother 1,000 times.
It was a great meme.
It's like, gee, I'm so glad he did not say mother at all in this film. So, but do you like the new look or no? Do you like his look or no?
It's different. It's
big ass
kind of better, but I don't really like it either way. Like both of them are ugly to me. It looks gross.
I felt like the first one
doesn't even look remotely cool.
Yeah, I felt like I'm gonna put it up side by side, but I felt like the first one he looked more human than anything, and then this one he got them big ass. He got them big ass horns on his head. You know what I'm saying? What the hell these things are?
I think it fits the aesthetic of like Apocalypse. Like more, but I don't really care.
So, he just said he thinks Wonder Woman, the first one, was the best film. I forgot about. I'm trying to think. Best DC film, Wonder Woman, the first one. No, I would only say no because
I think that third act. I don't know. I think that third act really makes it like kind of slack.
Yeah, that's what people say. That third act was trash.
But if that third act wasn't slacking, it would be. I think because like Man of Steel is pretty consistent. But Wonder Woman's first 2 acts are so good.
Yeah, they were. Their first 2 acts are really good.
Third act is so bad, though.
What, the Ares showing up?
So bad, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't really blame anyone for thinking Wonder Woman's better, because I did for a while, actually.
Honestly, I'm one of the
like Man of Steel just a little bit more.
I'm one of the people that was not bothered by that third act when it came to Ares showing up and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's just like so like mid. Like it's just like this is the best you could do.
Yeah, I still think Man of Steel a little bit better. I think it
considering the villain too is just like
Zod. You
know who the villain is. You're more attached to the villain hero dynamic than you are with Wonder Woman. So that's another thing that puts it over it.
Yeah, I don't. That's a hard question though. That's hard.
Yeah, like if that third act wasn't that bad, I'd probably put it over.
Somebody said, Cobra, what's up? Yo, what's up, Beach Mars? He said, gotta fight my mom for the stimulus check. She thinks I forgot. Oh, yeah, the stimulus just came out, man. I got mine. Stimmy, yeah, I got mine. It says, CJ said, it's like watching two villains do the same thing in one movie. I was like, what the is this? Oh, he's talking about Darkseid, and I think Darkseid and Steppenwolf in the film.
It's boring to me. Like, I don't know. There's some characters where it works, where it's like, here's my only motivation: world domination or something.
Yeah, I get so sick and tired of that, man. It's like every
it's
villain
so
wants
boring.
to just go through world domination.
It very rarely works for me now. Where like I'm like, okay, I think the only character by this point, like off the top of my head, where like I'd accept like just the chaos is like Carnage in a new movie or something like that.
You talking about
like one of Spider-Man's villains, Carnage. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Because Carnage is like a serial killer. It's very simple.
You know that we're getting that film earlier this year.
Yeah,
too.
we're getting that later. But like that's just an example of like a villain where it's like one note. Here's my one dimensional note. Like there's nothing more serious to me. There's nothing more sympathetic. Like I like stuff like that, but like I think like it has to be very particular characters.
Yeah,
like,
so
Carnage fits that for me. I don't think there's a lot of villains for new movies that would be like world domination being your only goal and nothing more. That's kind of fucking boring to me, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Cyborg. Somebody said Cyborg was awesome. Yeah, Cyborg. We said it. Cyborg was amazing in this film. He was not amazing, but he was better. He was better.
Ray Fisher, like, he did a good job.
Yeah.
And, like he got everything he needed because man, he earned that shit. Cyborg definitely had the best story, and it made me want a Cyborg film. Like we ain't gonna get that. We're not getting that. Well, who knows? Never say never, but probably not. Where Whedon cut, where it's just like, fuck, I don't care about this character, and it's not his fault. It's just like
it's Whedon that did that. All them scenes took out. So I might put this to somebody said Venom 2 got pushed back 3 months. Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm fine with that because it's like after that comes out, it's like a month or something. Then it's like Spider-Man 3. So that's fitting.
Yo, you know what's crazy? We're getting King Kong. Like, what's that, next week or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Bro, I'm still debating if I want to go see that in the theaters. Because I'm like, I could just see it
I don't see why not, because I can just social distance in that theater and have a mask on. It really doesn't bug me. I need to see that shit on a big screen.
I don't know. I'm just like, bro.
I feel like they're like, if this was out on the big screen, I probably wouldn't have seen
4 hours? I'm not seeing no theater for no fucking 4 hours.
I would not have seen this in a big screen. But like something like King Kong, where it's like 2 hour duration, it's made for a big screen, like it's got that epic feel and grandeur. I'm fine with that. I can see why people wouldn't. That's fine. Like I think personally, for me, I don't really mind. I'm not.
Yeah, I might go. I don't know. I'm just like I can see this.
I don't blame you if you don't.
See, look, bro, I'm cheap. I'm like I can see this at the house for free, bro.
It's
for free instead of like.
I mean, technically, you're paying for a subscription. Yeah. Still, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
But I'm like, I could just. I could see it for me for free here. Yeah. I don't know. I still might see it just because it's King Kong vs. Godzilla. It's on a big freaking screen, so I might still see it. I don't know.
It's gonna feel grander, like.
Now, just for YouTube purposes, just because I didn't do it last time, we're gonna talk about a character again, just so I can post this on YouTube. But we're going to talk about just for a little bit, just for YouTube purposes, Martian Manhunter one more time. So
sure, yeah.
I want to know, did you guys in the chat also think about the same thing? Did you guys enjoy Martian Manhunter showing up? Did you guys not like him? We'll give our thoughts real quick. I was not bothered by Martian Manhunter showing up. I thought it was kind of weird how he showed up, because he kind of shows up and he's like, I want to help. Right? I thought that was so stupid. When he showed up, he was like, I'm here to, he said something like, I want to help, stuff like that. I'm like, if I was Batman, I'd be like, bitch, where was you at when we was fighting this motherfucker?
No, for story purposes, that actually, like, it does bug me. I didn't really consider it because I was just, like, caught in the moment of, like, yeah, it's Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
But really,
like, bitch,
when you think about it, it's like, where were you?
Yeah, right, where the hell was you at when we was fighting this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
What if we failed? Bro, you could have stopped.
I'm like, we had to fucking call Superman when we could have just got you.
Isn't Martian Manhunter, like, not as powerful as Superman, obviously, but, like, he's pretty fucking powerful.
What the hell is this dude's power? I know he can turn into people and stuff like that.
He's at least, as far as I remember, he's supposed to be, like, pretty fucking strong, like, almost Superman level strong for his own, like, good. So like, it does kind of baffle me where I'm like, man, why weren't you helping out?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you just sitting back chilling while we get our asses kicked.
All he did was show up as Martha Kent to Lois's door and be like, you know, Lois, you are the key, and you know it's emotional and blah blah blah. You need to get back out there, you know.
Bro, that Martian, bro.
And then he just goes up to Batman, and by the end of the movie,
bro,
he's just like, hey yo, next time y'all need me, I'll be here.
Bro, look, I'm about to play y'all a scene, bro. HBO, do not take this crap down.
Bruce Wayne's looking at him like, bro, what the fuck?
Because you know HBO love.
Why you at my doorstep now?
Yeah, bro, look at this.
Well, we could definitely use the help. So, glad you're here.
You know, I never thought I'd see the Defenders of Earth united and fighting as one.
Man, I'd have been, if I was Ben Affleck, I'd been like, bitch, shut up, bro. Where was you? Where was you when we needed to, bro? We over here fighting Steppenwolf, and we would have gotten our asses kicked if Superman did not show up.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
If you don't mind, can you get the fuck out of my place?
Bro, and
I'm gonna go get some coffee, dude.
Yeah,
like, you should have been showed up.
Bro, I was just like, dude, this
That
guy.
did annoy me.
Yeah, I understand
more
why
I
he
think
put it in
about
there.
it.
He did it in there for fan service, stuff like that. But I was just like, I don't know, man. They could have probably kept this out the film, honestly. If you're asking me, they could have probably, because it kind of bothers. Like I said, it bothers me.
They were gonna have like fun fact. They were gonna have John Stewart, the Green Lantern, Black Green Lantern, John Stewart.
But
They
we
wanted to
had,
do
but we
that,
had
but
to,
like
but we had to settle for this. Hold on.
WB was like, we have plans or whatever. Like, we don't want you doing that.
But we had to settle for that damn monkey we saw in the film that got his ass kicked by Darkseid like immediately. You know what I'm talking about? And the ring left him.
Oh yeah, the alien one.
Yeah, so
That one's fine. Like, that was a flashback way back, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That one's kind of cool, but like aesthetically, it's just like it's not a character we care
Yeah, everybody in the chat saying the same thing I'm saying. Exactly with
exactly.
this
That was-
dude, bro.
that is
He
a
just
good
showed up
point.
last second.
I didn't even think about it until you brought it up and like, wait, no, like actually, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
why
bro,
didn't he
I'm
show up?
just sitting there watching it. I'm like, wow, this dude could have showed up. He could have been showed up. But no, you're going to show up at my doorstep when we've already beaten the big bad and be like, look, I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shut up. I wouldn't even invited him to the team. F that.
Hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I really like Superman in this film, I think they should have just been the five and like done it on their own.
They would have got their asses kicked. They would have got their asses kicked.
That may be true objectively on power scales, but like I think it would have been like, because it just kind of took out the moment where it's like Superman just comes in. Yeah, I'm just beating up Steppenwolf like it's no fucking big deal. But he's been handing your ass like the whole. Like, it would have felt like more of a win. Like, I still really like Superman in this film, and I like. Don't get me wrong. I don't have any problems with that. It's not like, oh, take out Superman, he's awful. It's just like, I think like,
dude, he instantly came in and started beating the hell out of Steppenwolf. I'm like, bro, what?
He was handing his ass like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And like literally the first encounter hits on the shoulder and he's like, I'm not impressed.
I was thinking, shouldn't that
That's
have
one of
hurt
the best
a little
moments
bit?
in the film,
Bro,
dude.
Did you see Steppenwolf, like the way he did it? He was like all force, and he's like, I'm not impressed. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's too damn OP, bro.
He's too OP.
He's too OP.
He really is. Like, the Snyder Superman. Jesus Christ. The fact that Batman, for plot reasons, could even defeat him at all, or whatever, is, like, not even believable by this point.
Yeah, that's not believable.
I have the kryptonite, and that's, like, the only reason it's even remotely believable. And even then, it's just
yeah, I was trying to find that scene you were talking about, but I don't think I can find it anymore. Yeah, I can't find it. But yeah,
where your ass was at when we were shooting up. I was thinking of like the "Where Your Ass Is At" like song with Drake and Future.
Yeah, but final thoughts. Oh shoot, like this playing. But final thoughts on Martian and Manhunter. Final thoughts.
Cool cameo. Should have showed up earlier. Should have done something. Would have been cool, but whatever.
Yeah, I was just.
It is what it is. Like, maybe eventually it'll be something cool, but probably not.
Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't. I'm just whatever.
Cool
It was what it was. So yeah. All right, that was the video. So somebody said, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna put Justin's comment in the video, bro. I'm so fucking pissed. I didn't put his comment in the video, but Justin put Watchmen Manhunter was the general from Man of Steel.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Why didn't he help before? You know what I'm saying? Cause I think he was talking about something. He was talking about something in the film where he was like something about Mars in Man of Steel. something like that.
The only thing I can think of is that is that canon, or did he just like take the place of that person? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of that would kind of make sense. But even then, yeah, like that's a good point. That's a good comment.
Yeah. Now we're supposed to be having someone come up on board that wants to talk about this also.
See, that's why my problem with Snyder is he has so many like plot holes that just like you could do this with almost any film, but it's just like so apparent that it's just like it drives you insane a little bit. It's like,
yeah, I don't know. I'm like,
why didn't you? I don't know.
Yeah, I just Snyder threw all them scenes in just to be throwing them in there. So like I said, we're supposed to have somebody that's supposed to come in, and he hit me up last night, man. Hey, yo, I want to talk about that Snyder cut, man. I want to talk about that Snyder cut. So we'll see if he pops up. I just sent him a message. But what's the chat got to say, man? What's the chat got to say? Chat, did you guys like the film? Because nobody really told me if they liked it. I'm going to read some chat. 2021 movies going to hit different. What the heck, Vid-19 gets better? What are you talking about?
Chat, put down your ratings for the film.
Yeah, I want to know what everybody's thoughts are. I haven't been to a theater in over a year, longest I've ever been. Now, we went to a theater a while back. We went to go see Batman films in a theater. So
yeah.
So
it wasn't that long ago. But, like, still, like, in comparison to what I used to do. Oof,
yeah, we used to go there every damn day.
Like, yeah, it's not even comparable. It's, like, very rare.
Justin said he hasn't, he said he's ready for Godzilla, but more hype for Mortal Kombat. Let me ask you.
I haven't watched the trailer for Mortal Kombat.
You haven't seen it?
I am refusing to watch the trailer till I see the movie.
Wow.
Because, like, I've been able to avoid, like, for once, I want to watch a film without watching the trailers first. Yeah. I've been able to avoid that just pretty well. So, like, I kind of want to watch the movie before I watch a trailer. Now, I have no anticipation. Like,
Justin, I got to ask you. You saying you're hyped for Mortal Kombat because of the fact that Billy Brooks' brother is in the film?
Billy.
Yeah, Billy Brooks is his name. I think that's his name. But this guy on Double Toasted, his brother is one of the characters in the film. Cool. So I was wondering maybe that's why he's hyped for it. It looks dope though. I'm not gonna show it to you.
Yeah.
But the trailer looks dope. It looks like they finally did a video game movie right. I'll say that.
Yeah, I heard they had a trailer and I was like, you know what? I've been able to avoid it. I don't need to see the trailer. I'm gonna wait till HBO Max comes out.
Yeah, I will say it looks like they finally did a video game movie right. Like, I mean, Sonic.
We always say that when we see a trailer though, and then it's just
this looks like the one, man. I don't know. Out, this one looks like the one.
I hope it is. Like, I'm not trying to be cynical, but like
we say that a lot. Yeah, we say that a lot.
Fucking movies, but it could be.
Yeah, but then we said the same thing with Sonic. Sonic wasn't bad.
I kind of knew it was gonna be like mid, so like I wasn't surprised. But Sonic 2 has potential if you do the right things.
What they gonna add in Sonic 2? Fucking what's his name? Tails.
Like, I think if you just focus on those characters a little bit more instead of the road trip aspect and
that goddamn road trip, boy.
In the very least, it'll be more akin to Sonic, like how, I guess whether or not it's good or bad is another thing.
I guess I would prefer that road trip over what we got in Pixels, which they just kind of like
Pixels fucking
they try to just throw it in there. They try to throw them craps in there. They was like, look, bro, we got the Donkey Kong idea. How we gonna throw it in there? They just threw everything they could possibly could.
Pixels just straight fucking ass. Really bad film. There's
other films.
Very few video game movies. I remember they came out with Assassin's Creed and like.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd watched a little bit of it and it was so boring. I walked out and I was like, I don't really care about this. And then the Lara Croft movie with Alicia Vikander, that was fine, but it was kind of mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was another movie where it's like, who cares?
Yeah, okay. He said I'm on Discord. All right, so let's see what this guy's though. Like I said, he was hitting me up last night, bro. He said I wanna talk about this goddamn Snyder cut. I wanna talk about this. So let's see what his thoughts are in the film. Yo, can you? Oh, did he just dipped, bro? I came in here and he dipped. What the hell was that? So whenever he's ready to come back in here. Yo, can you hear me? Hello? Must mic not maybe be working, but yeah. So you get what? Zack Snyder, what? 6 out of 10?
I'd say 6 out of 10 feels fair. Where it's like average. Where it's like I don't really love the Snyder stuff, but like for a Snyder film, for one watch, I enjoyed it mostly. But
Let's just say
there's just so many things.
I think
like.
this was the best thing Snyder's done. Or has there been something better? I haven't seen it.
I remember 300. 300 is pretty.
Oh, he did 300?
For 300 is pretty fucking badass. Simple story. It does exactly what he needs to do for that film. I think I haven't seen it, but I've heard Watchmen's better.
No.
I've heard Watchmen's better. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, so I'm not arguing.
Oh, hey, no. Let me tell you about Watchmen, bro. The TV series, HBO Max version, watch that. That's the best TV show I've ever watched in my life.
A lot of people say Watchmen is one of their favorite like comic book movies, and
No.
I've just never been. I've never been compelled to watch anything Watchmen. Like I just don't care.
I'm telling you, I love the HBO Max version.
I've heard the HBO Max show is good.
Is the best.
I have HBO Max. I need to just watch it.
It is the best TV show I've ever watched.
That's cap. That's cap.
I promise you.
Ever watched?
Best writing TV show I've ever watched. They ain't nothing better. Because every question I had, every question I had on the episode, they literally talked about it the next episode, and they went in depth on that on what my question was. Yeah. So that's why I would say Watchmen. But that movie, oh my god, but that movie is damn near 3 hours long. It might be 3 hours long. And it is so boring. The characters are so boring. The only interesting character in that film is the blue dude. What was his name? Dr. Manhattan. He's the only interesting dude in that freaking film. Yeah. The movie doesn't really even surround him like that. He's just here, and here. But he's not even like really the main character like that. But that Watchmen, I'll never watch that again. That's like Prison Break to me. I can't stand I can't stand that movie. I can't stand that TV show. It's just so boring.
So yeah, 300. I think he did like. Let me see his filmography really quick, because I'm pretty sure there's at least one more movie that I liked by him that was like, oh cool, like I like this. But yeah, 300 is probably his best.
I've never seen 300.
You haven't seen 300?
What the goddamn? This is Sparta.
It's a very simple story. I think you would like it aesthetically. I think it does every Snyderism at its best, and when it feels appropriate. And like,
does it say like that we are Sparta?
Like like we are Sparta, and he kicks that dude, like that iconic moment,
Yeah, I don't know.
So he's done Dawn of the Dead, Sucker Punch.
Oh my God, Sucker Punch, bruh. Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
I wasn't a fan of Sucker Punch.
I didn't hear that was good.
I was not a fan of Sucker Punch. I'll tell you that.
Something called Legend of the Guardians. I don't think I've seen that, but I've heard it's good. But that's like a completely different movie than you would expect. It's like an animated film. Yeah, I don't know. It's not very much that like. Yeah, like most of the stuff that he's credited for is probably like producer and stuff. Yeah. He's doing like a film called Army of the Dead, which seems like fun, but like something that it's just like.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
Probably, I think Snyder would probably be at his best with done popcorn fun, where it's just like.
Yeah.
Mind wipe, like nothing more sophisticated than that. I think.
All right.
I can't believe it, bro. Like some people, I just have to judge your taste a little bit. Some dude's just like. I was complaining about the Wonder Woman slow-mo music and everything. Mm-hmm. This dude's like, but they're still more memorable and inspired than any of the action sequences in the MCU films. I'm sorry, but you're just fucking objectively wrong, dude. Like, you're so fucking wrong.
Well, I don't know where the hell the other dude went. So.
He dipped, bro.
Yeah, he was in there for a second, but like he was like out
He's
somewhere.
probably having like connection issues or something.
Yeah, it looked like he was out somewhere, like at a store or something. So maybe that's what happened.
You want to talk about what we expect for Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Tomorrow?
Real quick. Where you going real quick?
Okay, cool. So I'm excited for it. I think like after this show, I'm going to watch Winter Soldier and Civil War before like tonight because it comes out at like 2 a.m. Yeah. I'm gonna watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm hearing the aesthetics are very much like.
I'm hearing it's first episode really
very
good.
Much like those films, and like it takes itself more seriously then like I think even the trailers, at least the initial trailers.
Yeah, I'm about to say trailer. There's none but jokes.
I'm not gonna say the trailer looked like bad or anything. I think they looked like fun movies, but they kind of felt like Fast and Furious a little bit.
Yeah.
So like in my head, I was kind of gearing up for like Fast and the Furious, but MCU. But I'm going to go in because I've heard really good reviews of like, hey, like it's taking itself a lot more seriously than you think it would be. And I can't wait for stuff like that because I think like Falcon needs to be developed more as a character. I want to see more about Winter Soldier and like his brainwashing shit. I'm really excited.
I think there's a scene where he goes to therapy about it too. About
yeah,
I seen that.
I'm excited to see Zemo more fleshed out as a villain.
Yes.
I feel like Zemo, besides Thanos and Killmonger, Zemo is one of the best villains of the MCU because it's like he had proper motivation, proper setup. He was never like supposed to be like, I could whip your fucking ass. No, he outclassed, he outsmarted everyone, and he made them turn on each other. And it's all because of the Sokovia Accord.
Sokovia Accords, yeah.
Not the Accords, but the Sokovia incident with Ultron and stuff like that. Like, he lost his entire family. He has a right to be pissed at the Avengers. In a lot of ways, I was like, holy fuck, like, what if that happened to me, or what if that happened to, like, I can see that motivation being like super understandable. So like I'm excited to see more of that character fleshed out. Even Sharon Carter, she didn't get a lot of screen time in like Civil War.
And she's gonna get more now.
But she was okay for those moments. There was nothing really bad, but like I want to see her more developed as a character. So yeah, I'm
honestly,
kind of excited.
this is the one I've been waiting for. Loki too, but
I think I like the concept around Loki more than I care about Loki as a character. You know what I mean? Like
that's true. Yeah.
Like the concept's way fucking cooler.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I wish it was a different character because Loki's kind of like obnoxious by this point for me. But you know, I'm still excited for that in a sense. But Falcon and Winter Soldier, I've been waiting for this kind of show.
Yeah. So. Me too.
Really amped.
He says, I can't seem to connect to Discord. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We probably about to head up out of here because I don't want to, because it's also going on YouTube.
Maybe in the eventual future we can get something.
Yep, in there.
Never say never. Yeah.
Nah. But with saying that, if you guys have stuck through with us, you make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also like this video. Tell me you guys talk, complaints, criticism, and stuff like that with the video. And we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.